$9,000 profit in 1 week. So how the heck did I do that? All right. I invested in this company, Callon Petroleum Company. It's one of the company I mentioned on one of my videos last week, where I'm mentioning it. It's a good buy if you want to offset your loss on AMC stocks. So I did buy this stock around here on January 23rd at around 13.23 or 27, and then I sold it around February 9 at 19.17, so almost here, somewhere here, near here. All right, so yeah, almost 7 days, not counting the weekends, and I bought 1,500 shares. This is my trade confirmation. Actually, I use Fidelity as my broker. So you can see first line, bought Callon Petroleum Company, price 13.37. So that was my entry price for my swing trade. And I sold it at 1917. Yeah, 1917. So as you can see here again, trade confirmation from my broker Fidelity. So when I got in, I bought 1,500 shares. Actually I do hold more than that, and I've been holding more than that since last year when I bought at $5 a share when the company was kind of really hit right after COVID-19 started, but that's a different story. So the oil sector, it's really one of the main sectors where I really think there is a big gains, big money to be made, just because this was the main sector, or the only sector which was really hit pretty bad by the whole pandemic, because if no one is traveling, no one is driving, no one is flying, basically the oil demand is basically back to zero. So since then they haven't really recovered, because since the vaccine wasn't really around before December, it was nearly impossible for everyone to have a real demand for oil and gas. But now that we are getting into that phase where people are getting vaccinated, we have less and less people being hospitalized. So also the OPEC group, meaning the cartel of oil composed of all the major oil producers around the world. We have Saudi Arabia, we have Russia, the US, and others. They decided to tighten the production in order to have a very low offer, so that by the demand being increasing, that will push the price upper and upper. So that's why those small and mid caps companies such as Callon Petroleum are really benefiting from that. So right after I sold at 1917, the stock price continued to grow. So right now today it jumped from 20 to 22, and at the point I think we were trading at 22.74, as you can see on the max intraday of today. So I'm not a big day trader. I'm more involved into swing trading. And if you don't know what swing trading is, guys, it's you buy a stock at a certain price because you are anticipating or expecting a certain increase into the price, because of maybe a major news coming, or maybe it's earnings season, and you believe that the results that are going to report are going to be exceeding the market expectation, and you anticipate to hold that for a couple of days, even weeks, sometimes even months, just because it depends on your target price. So for this specific one, I bought it around January 23rd, and then I sold February 9th. So I will say 7 to 10 business days, something like that. Really, because depending on how fast it will reach your price target, you can hit it in a matter of days. You can also hit it in a matter of weeks, as I mentioned. So that's the definition of a swing trade. I was expecting, because of the oil recovery and everything, I was expecting this company, which was one of the companies that was pretty shorted as well. I'm pretty shorted as well, and the price was kind of manipulated sometimes by the hedge funds and institutionals, but I would get into that as in this video. So seems like the gates are open now, and it's time for the oil sector to really shine, and I think this is one of the big major hot sectors for 2021. So I will continue to trade or swing trade on this oil and gas sector. I have a couple of tickers that I'm really more than happy to share with you guys. Let me know in the comment section if it's something that would interest you, on how you can implement a swing trade strategy, even with a couple of bucks, guys, even $100 here or even $1,000. It doesn't really matter what capital you have in mind or you have as a buying power as of now. What really matters is getting into when soon enough, so that when the trade begins to get crowded by institutional or by retails, then you will be able to get out on top and even get back in, as I did right after I sold at 19. It dipped at 18, and I bought in again 1,000 shares, for probably the earnings season or the earning date, which will be around February 25th. So I'm already up 40% on this second swing trade, and I'm gonna sell around the February, either before, depending on how the share price behaves, or right after, or a couple of days after the earnings day, because I really believe it's going to be a surprise for the market, and it's going to draw much more attention from the institutional at this point. So let me know, guys, in the comment section if you will be interested to have much more details or approach on how you can implement such strategies in order to make a couple of bucks in the market. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.